Gets it through the middle. Tries a shot. That's off a body. McKenna back to the line. Quick one touch over to Pickford. Back to Molendijk. Pickford again. Steps in. Western scores! Bryce Pickford. Out in front. Vanning on the shot. Goes back to Wu. Back over to Pickford. Big block by Cataford. That gets a rise out of the Rimouski bench. Back around for Jonas Wu. Passing over. Pickford. Shot. Scores! Pickford again off the wing.
And it hit Weisblatt on the way. Down low, Van Olm trying to fight off Pickford. Sarkinov came in to help and jam it loose. St. Martin holding on the wall. Pickford's got it. He's got to fire at the empty net. He scores! Bryce Pickford gets it.
Bryce Pickford, who just rips it. And Dawson Cowan's there. No rebound.
Cowan was pulled after 40 minutes yesterday. Brad Lauer just telling us he wanted to give him a bit of a rest. There's a shot, and they score! It's Bryce Pickford again!
Yeah, they don't like it, but Rasmus Ekstrom spraying the goalie at this time. They're not going to get away with that one right in front of the official.
So the two-man advantage will start with a Medicine Hat goal.
Off the face-off here, just a shot on net, and finds it through all that traffic. He's made some big saves for Spokane.
Off the face-off, Pickford tried to drive in. They score. Liam Weisblatt gets it to Pickford. Worked around the net to the far side. Ekstrom throws a hit. Puck is kept in at the line by Molendijk. Here's Weisblatt saucing across. Pickford shoots and scores. Another goal for Bryce Pickford. Here in this one. Pickford, right side, shot. Turned away. Pickford will work it around again. At the left point. Carried across the line by Molendijk. Left for Pickford as the crowd comes to life. He shoots and scores. Goals in.
Finds Wormold right circle to the top. Jaeger drive, and that one fought off by Mennigan. Up to the corner. Pickford chipped it up the boards, and St. Martin will buzz his way to center. Flipped it by Chadwick. St. Martin works in. Ward racing to join. Gets the pass. Cuts to the middle and scores! Second straight night for the short first period. And a 1-1 tie. Liam Ruck will get it to the side for Gavin McKenna. He'll bump it back to the blue line for Molendijk. Back in for McKenna. He'll turn on the near wall. McKenna, 3 assists last night. Gets it across. Pickford shoots. He scores! The handle now knocks it to the corner. McCutcheon will be beaten to the puck by Weisblatt. McKenna off the wall. Sharp angle stuff stopped by Unger. Liam Ruck in the near corner. Back to the blue line for Pickford. To the top for Molendijk. Back for Ruck. Shooting, scores! This one will count for the Tigers. A power. Weisblatt. Jaeger wins it to the side. Ward leaned on. Puck comes up the wall. McKenna curls on the near side. Pressured by Jaeger. Puck back to the blue line. Molendijk holds. Down the boards. McKenna. Cross ice pass. Pickford juggled it. Now shoots. He scores!
Curl in from the dot and snap one off. Toes stop, but the rebound sits loose in the slot area. All the Hurricanes defenders kind of collapsed within the top of the crease and the hash marks. Bryce Pickford able to slide through, pick up the garbage, get his 4th of the season, or the playoffs rather. It's 2-0 Tigers.
And that play started by Matthew Ward. He wanted. That's Zach Hyman.
That was Hyman-esque.
Yeah,
very Hyman-esque.
Liam Ruck, 3rd of the postseason. 1:32 into the middle frame, just 6 seconds into the Tiger power plays. They get their first man advantage tally of this series and lead.
Sequence there, able to find the back of the net. 5 goals these playoffs for Bryce Pickford, and a 5-0 lead for the Tigers.
After going 0 for 4 or 0 for 5, depending on the numbers you look at on the man advantage last night, the Tigers are now 2 for 4 on the power play, just past the halfway mark of this hockey game, and we are 4 on 4.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one for the Hurricanes, given how this game has gone and what this third period is going to look like. Listen, you're 51 seconds from the break. You want to try and find some semblance of positivity for the Lethbridge Hurricanes in the third period. Anything.
Out of the reach of Wu, found back by Newton, started up to Wu. One-timed and deflected wide by St. Martin. Volotovsky gets the rebound, gives to Pickford to the left point. Slid right side for Wu. Tigers making a change. Wu trades places with Pickford, walks in the circle, fires a shot, saved by Unger. They score!
That one misses just high. Now Dragicevic with it again. Dumps it around behind the net. Crocker's after it. Now Ward behind the net. Tigers get control. St. Martin checked off the puck by Volkvest. Now Pickford will send it out to center. Matthew Ward one-on-one against Dragicevic. Ward fires, scores! Oh, what a wrist shot, Matthew Ward! And the Tigers strike again.
Still with it. Fed up the boards to Pickford. Atop the right circle, he'll walk. Feed one in front and not able to tip that home. Liam Ruck. Rebound found by McKenna. He'll walk into the left corner. Give back to the blue line for Molendyk. Work to the right. Pickford feeds in front. They score! Weisblatt tips it home. It's a Cypress Motors Maple Creek Tiger power play here in overtime of Game 2, tied at 4. Tigers with a man advantage, an opportunity to win the game and take a 2-0 series lead. Raiders win the draw, can't clear. Molendyk holds it at the left point, gives to Pickford. He'll walk, scores! Tipped home by Lee. On the man advantage. Pickford drops McKenna, waits, walks to the left circle, curls up the wall, now darts back into the corner. McKenna up for Molendyk, to Pickford in the right circle. He'll wait. Give back to Molendyk. He'll shoot! They score! Oasis! That loose puck of the 9 on the ice. 45 seconds gone in the Tiger man advantage. Their second of the period. They're 1 for 1 thus far. Tigers back with it. Molendyk in the left circle, up top, Weisblatt. Right side, Pickford fires wide. Rebound! They score! 72 for
their own blue. Brzezinski ahead for Gabriel. Here come the Broncos, partial 3-on-2. In for Dzane, but in behind him, long ship for that group. They got to make a quick change here, but Weisblatt's coming fast. Could be a 3-on-2. Weisblatt dropping, makes a good move. Cut off by Kettle. Second chance. Pickford scores. He opened the score.
Lance.
Well, we'll trust the lines person right on top of it. Austin Weisengerber had a good look.
Tigers break into the offensive zone down the left wing. McKenna drop feed to the right point for Pickford. He'll leave it up top for Wu. Right point, left side. Pickford, one-timer, scores! Zone. Dzane drops one at his own blue line for Hunter Mayo. Mayo chips it down inside the Tiger end. Back for it first. Jonas Wu as he's going to hammer it around the wall. That's cut off by Caswell at the left point. Found by McKenna. Puck tied up within his feet. Found by Pickford. He'll go for the empty net. He'll score! Bryce Pickford ices it into the empty cage. And on the backhand, walks to the left circle. Feeds one down in the corner. Liam Ruck to McKenna. Fired off the base of the goal. Tigers still with possession. Weisblatt in the left corner. Drops it up the boards for McKenna. Touch to the point, Molendyk. Right side, Pickford. He'll walk. He'll fire. Save me. Rebound to McKenna. Pass in front. They score! Thing this WHL, the Yukon Showcase Wednesday night in the dub, and more. Tigers back in the offensive zone on the power play. Pickford, top of the point to the right circle. It goes Molendyk. Back up top for Pickford. Gives back to Molendyk. Quickly left side, McKenna. Low shot. He scores! 4 points in the first. This is Weisblatt. McKenna holds it at the left point. Plays it to Pickford. Molendyk up top to the left circle. McKenna curls back up the wall. 30 seconds left in the power play. Down low, Liam Ruck feeds one to the right point for Pickford. He'll hold that onside. Play it back across for McKenna. McKenna shoots. They score! Hat trick for Oasis.
10 to play in our third. Tigers sweep in on the line. Misha Volotovsky to the blue line. Left wing one-timer got deflected off a Portland stick. Joel Plante had it break. Here's Wu. He'll catch, tries to move in. Wu shoots, Wu scores. Make it 7-1 Medicine Hat as Jonas Wu.
Mackenzie and Raymond, though, one of the more dangerous pairings up front in penalty killing. Raymond goes for a quick change. Heslop hops out over the boards. McKenna weaves in. Hold up at the far side circle. McKenna, backdoor feed, they score. Bryce Pickford at the near side circle, clinical. One time here. Wild have the extra attacker on the ice, essentially a two-man advantage, but you don't have the goaltender at the other end. Trying to bring this one out is Weisblatt, scrapes it onto his stick, feeds St. Martin, and St. Martin slides it in for the shorthanded empty netter.
Comes out.
Garland, McAdams, and Jake Goodell out there as long lead feet ahead, knocked down by the Tigers in the neutral zone. They'll gain the line down the right wing side, centering pass. Gavin McKenna backdoor scores. What a give and go play, finished off at the back post, and the Tigers.
Is Dayton Deschamps, who takes a hard check from Cunningham, who took the feed out from underneath Deschamps, who got up looking for a call with none coming. The Tigers sweep one back around to the near side of the Regina zone. Volotovsky picks the loose up, plays one from his knees to the point for Pickford. He loads, he fires, he scores! What a pass! Misha Volotovsky from his knee.
Center right up the gut to Ritchie. Right wing side, McKenna into the zone. Drop feed. Mollendijk, blue line to the circle for McKenna. Trying to shake away from the check for Miller. Back to the line. Mollendijk, left side. Pickford thrown on net, scores. Deflected by Ryder Ritchie. It's 4-0.
The Rebel zone. Chase Weir plays one over to his left. Derek Thurston picks it up, lays a pass cross ice for Toporowski, who can't quite control it. Tigers head the other way. Ryder Ritchie spins at the left point, feeds one up high. That's Pickford. He shoots. He scores. Bryce Pickford. 20 seconds gone here in period number 2. We are 4-4 for 30 more seconds. Oasis Weisblatt, Tomas Mercic, former teammates in the box for roughing. Tigers force a turnover at their own blue line. Odd man rush the other way. Matt Ward down the right wing. Drops one. Pickford. He shoots. He scores. Bryce Pickford restores the Tiger 4-goal lead. Can't quite control it. It's punched up the boards as Matt Ward beats a heavy check. Plays it back down low for Wu, who gives a reverse hit on Brady Burney. Puck swept near boards. Pickford plays it to the point. Kettles turns it over. Matt Ward jumping on it. Matt Ward looking for a break. He has it in alone. Matt Ward scores! Hat trick for the former Bronco.
Waiting for some room, starts and stops, backs up. Pickford looking for a lane. Now for Marcus. His shot, that's blocked by Johnson. Good block there as Oasis Weisblatt will stir the puck loose, though, and get it right back to Pickford at the point. Now near side, Wu. Now to the middle. Here's Pickford. Shot, scores. No! They are saying the goal is.
Pickford left point, slides one right side for Jonas Wu. Right circle, Weisblatt takes the pass, spins on the half wall, feeds one to the near side. It's broken up. Marcus Ruck finds it and spins a shot just wide of the net of Eric 2. Weisblatt now ran hard into the boards, but feeds a puck to the point for Wu. Slipped left side. Pickford a shot. He scores! 15th of.
Have to go reset. Ward and Pickford out there now. Will dump the puck in. Calgary to go get it. It is Ora up the right side. Yakimchuk played it up ahead. No one there to get it out. Pickford will hold it in. Walk it in. Wrist shot. Miller the save. It scrambles loose and it's in. Tigers lead it 2-0. Miller made the initial save.
Tell you what, really enjoyed getting to know Brady so far. It's a fun interview that I had with him that we'll hear in the first intermission. Tigers control the puck at the Moose Jablu. Vicinen, left wall, Basha. Looking to the right circle, Pickford shot, save, but it scores. Pickford's drive just goes off the glove.
Blue line and the puck rifled back down the length of the ice by Ben Sounderson.
Well played by Graydon Seatman, just a quick little poke check. Hey, how you doing? See you later.
Tigers re-enter. Weisblatt up the middle of the ice, feeds one left point. Marcus Ruck right side. Pickford has a lane. Backdoor feed. They score! Pickford to Liam Ruck. His brother got the.
Just impressive stuff from Pickford.
Pickford with it now off the face-off win. Feeds one. Marcus Ruck drives it just wide of the Blades' goal. The puck will roll all the way back to the Tiger blue line where Pickford corrals it. Quickly feeds one up. Marcus Ruck. He has Liam Ruck and Weisblatt streaking. Liam Ruck shoots. Scores! Rookie of the week. Hey. feeds one out in front. Fanned on a clearing attempt. Pickford holds it onside. Wires! Pad save made Gardner. Weisblatt digs it free and it goes off the side of the net. We're back 5-on-5. Lazowski loose in the neutral zone. Clearing attempt to him. Cut off Pickford. Fed left side. Marcus Ruck. Shoots! Scores! Ruck! Marcus Ruck, that pass broken up, comes back to Ritchie. He'll get one to the high slot for Gordon Carroll, who overskated the pass, and Carson Wetch will skate that to the neutral zone. Tigers steal it back at their own blue line as Bryce Pickford back out there out of the box. Wheels down the right wing into the offensive zone. Pickford shoots, he scores! Bryce Pickford goes 5-hole on Aaron. Below the goal line for McKenna, who works it to the right point for Ryder Ritchie. Ritchie down into the right corner in the feet of Gavin McKenna. He's a goal away from a hat trick. Already 2 on the night in a 3-3 hockey game. Puck stripped off his stick in the right wing corner. Worked up to the point for Pickford. Left side, Weisblatt. Right side, McKenna! He scores! Hat trick for Gavin! Lays one to the right point. Bryce Pickford back down the wall for Ritchie. Ritchie leaves one up the boards for McKenna. McKenna right circle. Down low, Ryder Ritchie. Walks in front. Tries to feed one back door. It goes past Hunter St. Martin, held at the point. Pickford to his right. Gavin McKenna. Left side, Pickford. One-timer. He scores! Bryce Pickford, his inside their own zone, lay it up the near boards. Kachkowski ahead to Weisblatt. Tips it to Ritchie. Tigers partial 3-on-2 entering the zone. McKenna stops with it, leaves it in the left circle. Kachkowski goes through his legs. Centers one in front. That finds Weisblatt in the right circle. He'll play one up high. Pickford, one-timer. Scores! Pickford, more like pick your poison. His 10th of the year. Williams second in rookie scoring. Has the puck for Saskatoon as he's hauled down behind the net. Arm stays down as the Saskatoon bench was looking for another call there on Väisänen. Tigers get it to center. It's Ritchie walking in the slot. Ritchie steps around a man, goes in, scores. What a play! Ryder Ritchie, unbelievable! Cuts through the Saskatoon.
Puck didn't cooperate with Luke Powell. Back come the Tigers. Here is McKenna. Pass to the middle, intercepted. Now Hansen blew a tire, lost the puck in the process. Left circle, McKenna on the half wall. Trying to center it. Comes to the blue line. There's a shot, they score.
Again gets it back, wanting the one-timer, can't get the shot away. It comes to Ritchie at the middle of, or Pickford, pardon me. His shot blocked, rebound is cleared by, or blocked by, off the shot from Weisblatt. Now back to the line, Ritchie has it on the left side. Oiring's back, or pardon me, Chenyer's back on the ice. They score! It went in off the back of Hildebrand. McKenna's got the goal. Just
play with 3 shots on goal first time around. Back they are on a man advantage.
Blades penalty to number 17, Misha Volotovsky. 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalty is 18:46.
McKenna back to the line. Bryce Pickford moves to the middle, tries a shot and scores. Weisblatt screening in front. It looks like it, doesn't it? Probably off of an elbow pad or something like that. Now played out to center. Pickford has to hustle back as 2 blades were coming at him, and he finds Weisblatt in over the line. Drop feed. McKenna moving in, he scores. Gavin McKenna has a 3-point game.
Power as the Tigers, who win the offensive zone draw. It's Pickford top of the point to his left. McKenna right circle. Ritchie in front. A shot blocked. Comes up to the left point. Held on side. Pickford works it into the left corner for Weisblatt. Beautiful feed to the point. Pickford to his right. Ritchie bottom the right circle. Ritchie scores. Welcome back, Ryder Ritchie. His first. With it in the right wing corner of his own zone, lends it up the wall for Caden McCann. McCann outlet feed for Gavin McKenna. He'll enter the offensive zone. Stop at the left point. Cut to the slot. Stripped of the puck. We're going to have a power play coming up though for the Tigers. Cross ice feed. Cunningham shoots. Save made. Big rebound. Pickford shoots. He scores. Pickford. Doing the wise thing, playing it back to his own blue line as Pickford and Wu will kill some clock as Wu touches one ahead to Hunter St. Martin. 10 seconds left on the kill. Tigers enter the offensive zone. St. Martin along the left half wall. Slips by Nolan Paquette. Walks out in front. Sharp-angle shot. Wow! That's a shot that gets you signed.
To the right of Brady Smith, and the Tigers win the draw. McKenna will dish it across to Pickford. Now back to McKenna. Weisblatt shooting up high, missed the goal. Puck carries back to the blue line. Tigers hold. Works to the middle. McKenna deals for Pickford. Right circle, scores! Ripped it over the glove of Brady Smith, and the Tigers.
Left wing side, it's Bryce Pickford, former Seattle Thunderbird. Now to McKenna at the midpoint. Left side, one-timer stopped high, rebound St. Martin robbed as Pickford let it fly to the net. Man, that was absolutely hammered. Basha, centering pass in front, they score! Referee says it's a good goal, it's deflected in by St. Martin. Side gets angled into the boards by Buchkowski. 3-0 Tigers. We're 3 minutes into the second period of play. On the half wall, Tigers get it to the blue line. Wu to Pickford, right point. He shoots and he scores! Sneaks it underneath Ewan Hue. I thought he had the puck. And they're going to have to keep Gavin McKenna off the score sheet right here, who already has 2 goals tonight.
That's Vaughn, 2 minutes high sticking.
It's a high sticking penalty on Vaughn, Drew. McKenna scoops it to the middle of the ice. Pickford fires, he scores! Pickford with his second of the game, and it's now 6-3 for Medicine Hat. Switzer. Here's McKenna, back through center, in over the line. Howe straight on him. Pickford, midpoint for Weisblatt. Now to McKenna at the right circle in the Regina zone for the Tigers. Left side, one-timer scores. Bryce Pickford's got a hat trick, and it's now a 9-4 Medicine Hat lead.
Rebels trying to find possession. Pickford trying to scoop it out of the pile. It bounces around. Pickford had it go off his skate. Liam Ruck shoots it over to Basha. Back to the left point now to Weisblatt. Plays it back ahead. Pickford along the left wing side, near right wall. McKenna to the face-off dot. Backdoor pass, scores! Andrew Basha tips that into a wide open net. Power play goal. Medicine Hat drops it off to McKenna, who has an assist tonight. High slot, McKenna gets around one man. He'll take it down low. Shot, that one goes off a skate in front and wide from the ever so dangerous Gavin McKenna. Rebels heading into their own zone here in this 4-on-4. McKenna high slot one more time. Backdoor pass, Weisblatt scores! Tigers played keep away on that 4-on-4 shift, and Weisblatt.
Chuck as Hitman clear the puck the length of the ice.
Now, I don't know that anyone here is going to be all that pleased about that one, as it's straight in the numbers, dangerous area, about 4 feet away. Yakimchuk rams him into the wall, but hey, you got to know that's the deal when 26 is on the ice.
Tigers enter the zone with speed. Basha to the slot. McKenna scores! 2 in a row for Gavin McKenna as the Tigers start back from their own blue line. Noah Kosick pressured by Marcus Pacheco, forced all the way back in his own zone. It's a turnover. McKenna left circle into the slot for Weisblatt. Pass broken up by Yakimchuk. Weisblatt back with it at the left point. Beautiful pass across Pickford. In front, they score! Hat trick, Gavin McKenna, his 3rd of the night.
Into the corner for Matthew Ward. He'll come skating, then hand it off for Basha. He'll drive behind the Moose Jaw net. Coming up now the near right wall, all the way to the blue line. Left point for Jonas Wu. To the right side for Pickford. Wrist shot, pad save, rebound, they score. Matthew Ward will slide that puck underneath the pad.
Wallace, he has his pocket pick momentarily, but in is St. Martin to push it back down below the goal line. McKenna steals it away. He tries a centering pass, comes back to him. He's able to nicely weave it through the feet of a defender, get it to the left point. Pickford, a shot misses in it. Rebound side of the net, they score! Welcome back, Hunter St. Martin and the
they're on the blue line. Maybe there's a language barrier there, I'm not sure, but they've solved that problem now.
Tigers win the draw. Corbet leaves it at the left point. Gavin McKenna, dipsy doodles into the slot, still has it right side. Pickford shot, scores! What a pass by McKenna. Perfect shot by Pickford. And just like we said, the Tigers off the post beat Woodsky to the short side, but he found the iron. Ritchie on the right wing as the Tigers start to cook again in Rebels territory. Weisblatt down low, pokes it to McKenna, right half wall, quickly to the right point to Pickford, who has a goal tonight. Wu, shot through traffic, scores! Sea of bodies in front of Chase Woodsky. At net. Stick around after the game for the ATB postgame show. Hunter St. Martin across the Rebels line. Holds it. Takes a bump from Poulin. Wu, left side. Pickford's got it. Holds, shoots, scores! Off the arm of Woodsky and in. Tigers get a late goal on the power play.
McKenna, top of the right point. Gives it to Weisblatt in the high slot. He weaves in, drops it at the left point. Jonas Wu. Wu hard to his right for Bryce Pickford, who spins along the right half wall, lays it back up for Wu. Wu drives down into the left circle, walks into the slot, on the forehand, scores! Jonas Wu, welcome to Medicine Hat, gets the tie.